What's good, everybody? Today we're going to be going over the 9th video in the series, the 10 Commandments of Credit, and this is going to be the 9th commandment. Now, if you are completely new to this series, it is all about going back to the biblical principles, which gave us all the info that we needed to follow to make sure that we have our credit, our finances intact, even some things that people may not have known was in the Bible. And this is to, steer away from some of those new tricks of the trade that people put out there that don't really work. They're really kind of gimmicky, and sometimes they're even based on these old principles. They're just spinned into something that looks and sounds new. So again, we're going back to the foundation of everything just to go over the principles and see how you can implement these into your life. And if this is your first video you're seeing, make sure that you go back to the first video and watch everything from the beginning. And I'll make sure to send you guys to the playlist so that you can see all the videos involved in the series. And these are getting released every Monday, so make sure that you are aware on the Monday and on the lookout for the next videos to come, which is only one video left at this point. And the commandment today is thou shalt speak prosperity over your credit. If you don't know me, I'm Will Frazier, your business and credit expert. And if you like to hear things about personal credit, business tips, and business funding options, make sure you hit the thumbs up to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you'll be notified anytime I put out a new video just like this one. Now let's go into the verse that I'm pulling this from. And it reads, For verily I say unto you, that whosoever shall say unto this mountain, Be thou removed, and be thou cast into the sea, and shall not doubt in his heart, but shall believe that those things which he saith shall come to pass, he shall have whatsoever he saith. And that's Mark 11:23. Now this is one that I know a lot of people have heard before, but I want to show you how that applies to your credit and of course your finances. So basically the verse is letting you know that if you say, you want something to do, like in this example, a mountain being moved, and you have no doubt in your heart and you have nothing but faith that what you said will come to pass, then you will have whatever it is that you say. And there's another scripture, I believe in Proverbs, which says, life and death are in the power of the tongue, which lets you know that the things that you say have power, and it can bring life or death to your situation. So of course, if you're going to use your mouth to say anything in regards to your credit, because everything that you say is so powerful, you want to make sure that you're saying things that are positive in regards to your credit situation or your finances, no matter how bad it may be right now. And in fact, you want to say things that indicate that your situation is changing or has changed to a better place. And then, of course, you can't just say that it will. You have to have the faith behind it. The faith is also what makes it work. So yes, you do have to have the courage to say those things about your finances, especially, if you're in a credit situation where, you are in dire need of being able to move your family to a bigger place, a bigger house, or if you are in dire need of being able to get a car, for your family versus the one that you have that's not probably working as good as you would like, while you're feeling the negative effects of, the things that are currently going on in your life with your money, with your credit. It can be hard to have faith, especially if you don't know how the change is going to come about. And it can be really hard to have the faith because you're looking at what you see in front of you versus what you do not see, which might be that 800, that 750. It might be hard to see how you're going to get from 400 or 500 to that point, especially if you have absolutely no understanding of credit, how it works, or you've tried to do some things and it hasn't really worked. It can make it really hard for you to have faith or confidence that it's possible to get to a better place in regards to that situation. But in some instances, there are things that we must do in order to unlock the thing that we're trying to get, and there are things that God might have to do to unlock some stuff that we're trying to get. Now, the things that you don't know or that you don't currently have the resources to do, if you can have faith that God can make those things happen for you, then he can do what he needs to do on his end to unlock the things that need to be unlocked and put the things in your pathway which will actually be that help or the change that you need. Because he doesn't always move in a way that, you say something and then automatically, you just wake up one morning and you have a 750 score. The way he operates is he might put a certain, tool or resource in front of you online while you might not have been looking for it, or while you're looking for information. He might put the right thing in front of you at the right time that you need in order to be able to accomplish your goal. Or he might put the right person that connects you to another person that can actually help you with your particular issue and your situation. Or he might put, all the things in your lap that you need, and then you have to take it from there and go and be proactive and do the things you need to do and follow the steps you need to follow in order to get that credit score up, or to get, your money saved up so that you can do the thing that you're trying to achieve. But none of those things can happen if you are constantly waking up saying how bad your credit is, how bad your finances are, and you're never saying anything positive in those areas and speaking to the positive change that you want to see on a regular daily basis, while also putting the faith that it will happen behind those words that you're saying. So with this one, it's kind of more so of a mindset thing, and making sure that you're thinking properly, which will lead to you speaking properly, which will lead to you changing the things that are going on in your life. And if you're thinking that this is just some, fluffy motivational type talk, that I'm giving to you right now, I'm asking you this: how long have you been doing it the way that you've been doing it? And how long have you not been seeing any change in your situation? So if you haven't been seeing any change in your situation from what you've been doing, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and thinking that you're going to see some change. So if your way isn't working, I dare you to try, not even my way, the Bible way, and see if that doesn't make a difference in your life. Now, that's all I had to say on this commandment today. And again, today's commandment is, thou shalt speak prosperity over your credit. So test this out. See how it works for you. See if you see any change in your life. Make sure that you come back to this video and leave a comment if you do actually see the change in your credit or your finances, or you start seeing those resources get unlocked, the connections being made after you start doing this. And of course, you don't need to just do it one time. You need to consistently be doing this over time and make sure that you don't change the tune and revert back to what you were doing before. Now, if you know somebody that needs to hear this information, make sure that you share this with somebody that you know needs to hear it. Make sure you put a thumbs up on the video so that YouTube can share this video with more people. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you'll be notified anytime I let out new videos just like this one. Now, thank you guys for sticking around to the end of the video, and I'll see you next time.